Alright, good morning, afternoon, evening, whatever time you are watching this. I am Sam Allen, the very professional pilot that you see to the right there. Today I'm going to be talking to you about METARs. What are they? Why are they important? How to read them? Side note, the very crisp copy of the Far Aim 2022 edition that you're seeing in my right hand, Amazon sent me an extra copy, so if you would like it for free, just shoot me an email at sam.allen@pcc.edu. Fun little bonus for whoever did click on my video. Anyway, let's get into it. So, what are METARs? METAR is a abbreviation that stands for Meteorological Terminal Air Report. So it's actual observed weather at the airport. So it's weather that's happening now or conditions that existed 55 minutes ago at the latest. As usually they're refreshed every 55 minutes. So it's important because it's current weather, all that good stuff, which is vital if you're about to take off. And how we use them, so you want to use METARs to interpret existing conditions before your flight or during your flight to see if it's safe. So during your pre-flight planning, you want to read METARs for your departing airport, en route airports to a destination airport, and your destination airport. And it's important because, well, it's important all the time throughout your aviation career, but especially as a student pilot, we're just starting out, our skills aren't that great. We want to make sure we're not taking off into some strong winds, anything of those conditions. We don't want to enter IMC or inadvertent meteorological conditions. Don't want to get lost in the clouds or crash or hurt ourselves. So it's important to read METARs and see that the conditions are VFR and safe and in our limitations. Alright, let's get into it. So how to read METARs and some things to keep in mind. METARs, you're going to see them in a standard format, and that standard format can be read internationally, which is important for everyone. We're all on the same page. So there's going to be a lot of abbreviations. The two most important, or there's a couple really important ones, and that's weather phenomenons and sky clouds and visibility. And those are all abbreviated to shorthand. And then all the ceilings for the clouds are going to be given in AGL or above ground level, not MSL. And then for wind direction, when you see the wind direction, it's going to be given in degrees true, not magnetic. And here are some of those abbreviations I was talking about. I'm not going to sit here and read all of them, but I'm going to point out a couple things. So we see here plus, that means heavy intensity. Minus, that means light intensity. If you don't see either, that means moderate intensity. And I mean, most of these abbreviations, they do make sense. CB, cumulus nimbus cloud. B, began, BKN, broken. And then there's some funky ones, like this one, BR, that means missed. I don't know why it is the way it is, but it is, and the FAA expects us to know that. So there's a lot of rote memorization that comes with METARs. Your ground school should have a nice section for you to memorize all these, and if they don't, there are plenty of quizzes online to test yourself. So just commit all of these to memory, and you'll be good. All of these were in the past 3 slides. They're just grouped together. These are the types of clouds. And you're going to see at least one of these on every METAR. So you have sky clear can mean SK, or it could be SKC or CLR. So the sky's either going to be clear, or you're going to have one of these clouds: view, scattered, broken, overcast. So yeah, thought that was important to add for you guys. Oh, whoops. Alright, so getting into the standard format of a METAR. So first off, you're going to have the type of report. Today we're looking at METARs, so that's all we're going to deal with. You will see a specie, but so a specie is a special METAR, deals with special weather phenomenons like a volcanic ash, sandstorms, that kind of stuff. And you also have TAFs, which is a 6-hour report, or looking into the future, not current weather. So type report, METAR, station identifier, so what airport, where is this information coming from, or where is it for. So we have KJG. So this is where you'd see like KHIO for Hillsboro, all that stuff. Moving on, we have date and time of the report. So the first two digits you're going to see are going to be the day of the month. So this is the 16th day of the month. And then we have 1753 Zulu. And then the modifier, so it's a automated report. And then moving on to wind, let's keep in mind that it's degrees true, not magnetic. So the first three are going to be the direction, so it's going to be 140, so 140 degrees true. And then the speed of the wind, so it's 21 knots, gusting 26 knots. And this isn't great. We would not want to fly in this. So the visibility, it's 3/4 of a statute mile. We have a plus, so that's heavy intensity, and TSRA, that's thunderstorms and rain, and that's heavy intensity, with moderate mist, or BR. Sky condition is broken at 800 AGL, overcast at 1200 AGL, CB, cumulonimbus clouds. So not looking great. You would not want to fly in that. And then we got temperature and dew point. Temperature being the first one, so 18 degrees Celsius. And then we got our dew point, 17 degrees Celsius. A standing for altimeter. And we got a altimeter setting of 2970. And not every METAR will have a remark, but this one does. The remark is PRESFR. And you can go back to the abbreviation key, but that means pressure falling rapidly. Alright, let's take a look at a couple others. This is pulled from my ground school. We'll look at the first one here. So, type report, it's a METAR. Here you can see that there's a specie, but and the station identifier, KINK. It's the 12th day of the month at 1845 Zulu. Direction of wind, 110 degrees true. 12 knots, gusting 18 knots, 15 statute miles, sky clear, temperature 25 degrees Celsius, dew point 17 degrees Celsius, altimeter 300. Here we can see a remark down on this specie. It's saying RAB35, so rain, and the B stands for began, 35, so it's rain began 35 minutes past the hour. Cool. Let's take a look at a couple more. So we got Hillsborough here. So it's the 20. I pulled these last night. So it's the 20th day of the month at 0553 Zulu. It was a automated report. It was the wind coming from 310 degrees true at 3 knots, 10 statute miles visibility. Sky clear. Temperature 02 degrees Celsius. Dew point 00 degrees Celsius. Altimeter 3022. In the remarks, we have A02. That means automated station with precipitation discriminator. SLP, sea level pressure of 235. And then all this, I wasn't able to identify it, but I think it has to do with the station. So nothing relevant to the weather, just the station, which could be important, but I don't know because I couldn't figure out what the T meant. Sorry about that, accidentally down scrolled. Alright, moving on to Portland. We have KPDX. It was the 20th day of the month at 0553 Zulu. The wind coming from 240 degrees true at 5 knots. 10 statute miles visibility, few clouds at 600 feet AGL, scattered clouds at 15,000 AGL. Temperature 04 degrees Celsius, dew point 00 degrees Celsius, altimeter 3023. Remark, same thing as up here. We got the automated station with precipitation discriminator, sea level pressure of 237. And again, I wasn't able to find out what all this meant, but it's out there, I'm sure. Anyway, rote memory, that is the key to METARs. So go practice, go find a quiz, all that good stuff. It's painful, but once you have it, and it becomes fluent and natural. Yep. Thanks for tuning in. Have a good day.